Laura here now. If you have a question, please raise your hand. Susie, kick us off.
Hi, Laura. I know it's been a quick turnaround from your game on Sunday, whenever Sunday. And just wondering how the team is feeling overall and what you've been able to focus on leading up to a quick turnaround match.
Yeah, the team's good. As ever, we always review and reflect on the previous game, and there were some positives out of it. There were some things we could still get better at, and then obviously coming up against a tough opponent tomorrow just turned our focus really quickly to that.
And the team had a really great result against San Diego on the road. Wondering what stands out to you in terms of the performance that you're really hoping to carry in tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, we defended really well in that game, but I actually thought we were really good on the ball too. We caused them a lot of problems throughout the game. So I think still having that solid defensive mindset and making sure we can expose them with the ball in areas that they let us really, and making it really difficult for them.
Thanks, Susie. And then we'll go to Steve.
Hi, Laura. Kind of following up on that, San Diego's a team that really likes to possess the ball a lot. It's kind of a contrast to some of the teams you've played recently. I wonder how that affects your game plan at all, particularly you're at home. It's going to be a big crowd with the first game on us and wanting to put on a good show.
Yeah, I think you just can't stop everything with them. So you've got to pick and choose the things that you want to try and prevent them from doing and defend the things that you want to, force them to do, and then make it as difficult as possible when those happen. They've got quality players in multiple positions, so it's challenging to do that. But, we are a team that always build ourselves off that defensive structure first, knowing that when we get on the ball or when we get the ball, we have different threats and different opportunities going forward, whether they start or whether they come off the bench.
And speaking of players coming off the bench, we heard Lynn Biondolo on her podcast this week mentioned she's been dealing with a little bit of a nagging knee issue, which is part of why she hasn't seen as many minutes. I wonder if you could give kind of an update on how she's doing and how other players who are on the injured list are doing.
Yeah, Lynn's had a tough summer, really. We're just trying to get it back to feeling okay for her. The turf is triggering to it. It's harder on the turf than it is on the grass. So we're probably going to shut her down for a little bit to try and just calm it down, rather than I just feel like we're putting band-aid on band-aid on band-aid, and I don't think that's really fair to Lynn or anyone else. So just to shut it down for a couple of weeks, see how that works, see if that makes it feel better, so we can get her back on the field.
And for other players on the injured list, any updates?
Oh, Anna's back. Sagonovich is back.
Right, thank you.
Thanks, Steve. And then Charles.
Hey, Laura, good morning. I just wanted to ask you, I know a lot goes into the course of a season, a lot can change. Is San Diego doing anything differently than the last time you saw them, or is it just, they've kind of executed the same throughout the course of these? Again, I'm sure there's things that are different, but just from your perspective, how different are they from when you first saw them earlier this year?
Yeah, not massively different, just a few tweaks here and there. They're a bit wider with their fullbacks on both sides, but the way they want to play hasn't changed. And again, I think I said it before we played them last time, I think they're one of the best footballing teams in the league. I think they play a style and they have the players to play a style that is really good and fun to watch. Not fun and enjoyable to necessarily play against, but obviously we did a good job down there and frustrated them, and I think you have to do that against a team like these.
Thanks, Charles. All good, everyone? Oh, we'll go one more from Susie.
Yeah, you mentioned defensive structure being really important, and the team allowed just one goal against Houston, and just wondering what you liked about the team's defensive work against Houston, what you're still working to get right.
Yeah, I mean, we asked the team to play in a different way than we normally do defensively. We dropped off, sat in a mid block, didn't really press them. So I was proud of the group for that because it's not really something that we're comfortable doing. We prefer to press teams. So I was really happy that we stuck to that game plan. We made it challenging for them. We limited their amount of chances that they had. They didn't get in behind us once in the game. Obviously, the goal was unfortunate because it doesn't come from them, it comes from us. So I felt like defensively it was a really good performance in Houston on what we wanted it to be. But tomorrow will probably look a little bit different from that.
Alrighty, thanks everyone. Thanks, Laura.
Thanks, guys.